My name's Nigel, and I'm a strength and conditioning specialist. And I just want to go ahead and just show you my back workout that I do at my house with limited time. And the only piece of equipment you need is some resistance bands. It's a very effective workout, and I just want to explain what I do throughout it and give you some tips that hopefully can transform your home workouts. So if you're a busy professional, a busy parent, this workout I know will be great for you guys. It only takes about 20 to 30 minutes, which includes the rest periods and a little bit of a warm up. So it's an awesome workout that you can get a great stimulus, and I think it would be great for anyone. Now, why I've chosen bands is just because they're portable, they're easy to store, they don't take up much room. Living in a small apartment, if you're like me, or a small place, or you don't have the ability to have a home garage gym, I mean, I would totally go for resistance bands. There's maybe it feels like a little bit of a fad these days, but I really believe in them. I've been working out with them solely for about 3 weeks, and I gotta say, I've seen some good progress so far. But as you can see, my first exercise before was a pull up, and then right now I'm doing almost like a standing pull down, and I'd say it's almost a cross between a pull down, if you're thinking of machines, a pull down, and a cable row. As you can see, it's a little bit more of an angle there. And what I'm really trying to stress is first pull ups. I didn't show you all my sets. I did 3 sets of pull ups. Try to get at least to failure 8+ reps. And then this one, since it's more at an angle, it's just targeting the lats just slightly different at that angle. The hard thing about doing these pull downs with resistance bands is if you go super heavy, you can't pull it down and you pull yourself up. And also, since I'm using a door anchor, it's very hard to get it straight down. So that's why I'm at an angle. And it's just targeting my lats a little bit differently. It maybe hits my biceps a little bit more. See, a couple times I'm trying to adjust myself. Key thing is to really try to squeeze the back muscles at the very bottom. You want that squeeze at the bottom, and try to really focus on pulling it with just your back, nothing else. And if you're working with resistance bands, that very bottom portion right there that I just did, that's going to be the hardest part. But it just targets a little bit different part of the back, gives you that little stimulus. So I have a vertical pull, more of an angled pull, and then here is a more horizontal pull. You can think of a cable row. And I am doing this standing. Uh, I could possibly go against a wall and pull it, but you wouldn't have that much. At the very stretched portion of the pool, it would be like a 0 resistance. So I am standing, but I think it's great work because you're actually hitting back, and I've already fatigued my back through pull-ups and those pull downs. So I'm not really caring too much more about the back work. And it's actually really good core work too, because you're resisting that pull to want to go to one side. So your obliques are really working, trying to resist. And it kind of keeps you in that athletic stance, kind of working two things at once. But as you can see in this one, I'm pretty much doing shortened partials. The reason being, I'm just trying to get a pump and just fatigue the muscle. Just put as much tension on the lat as possible. So I'm not necessarily trying to go full range of motion. It's a couple times I do, maybe like 2 or 3, the first 2 or 3 times, full range of motion, get the full stretch. But on that fully stretched position, I'm not really getting that much resistance. So I don't really think at the full stretch, even though that's the most muscle building, I don't really consider it important as much with these resistance bands. So again, just focusing on the lats. Pull with the lats is a big thing. And it takes some practice. Some big things to remember is to pull your elbows backwards. Think of pulling your elbow backwards and squeezing your scapula at the very back. And that kind of helps you to try to get it where it's on your back. As a beginner though, if you're feeling it in your arms, I remember when I first began working out, I felt almost all back exercises in my arms. It's okay, you're going to tire out your bicep before your back, but I think if you keep on working with it, you're going to eventually feel your muscles a little bit better as you go. So definitely I like the back, hit different portions or different angles, vertical, angled, and then horizontal pull. And those rest periods are about 30 to a minute long, 30 seconds to a minute long. This next exercise is just a tricep. I'm still kind of playing with my back day. I know a lot of people do back and bicep. Maybe I should do it because my biceps are somewhat fatigued, so it would get a little bit more of a stimulus if I just do bicep exercise. But I did triceps. I just thought I want to put more effort into my triceps since they're not fatigued, and see if I can do a little bit more reps, keep more tension on it, a little bit heavier of a band. So I did triceps instead. I don't think you could go wrong with either way if you want to do bicep exercise. It's all preference. I don't think it matters too much. I just had hit biceps earlier in the day or earlier in the week doing my chest. And I usually know it's chest and triceps. I might go back to just doing that type of split, but we'll see. With these bands though, I do splits instead of full body. When I was doing workouts in the gym, I did full body workouts because it was more time effective in the gym to do full body in my personal experience, because I didn't have the opportunity to go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. But since I do it at home, I do a split routine and 20-30 minutes on different body parts, and it's been working out great for me. And you don't feel fatigued because you're doing it such a short time, and you're giving your muscles recover before the next session, before it gets hit again. So the only ones that really get hit the most in different ways is core. But since I'm doing so much kind of core work throughout the entire week, I don't really have a core specific day. So like at the end of this session, I'm doing some banded crunches, as you can see here. And the form I try to hinge at the hips, and then I really curl my abs in, try to tuck my elbows underneath my legs is what I do that. Even on these reps, I'm probably going a little bit fast on that upward position, and that's the part where you're going to build the muscle. So I probably could have resisted a little bit more there. But since I've kind of done core work throughout the week, these are more repetitions. So with these bands, I'm not really caring too much about going high into the reps. I'm going 25 plus reps on these. And really on most of these, I'm just trying to get tension throughout the entire movement. Most of these exercises. I'm still explaining the form is something that is definitely a weakness of mine that I want to bring to you guys a little bit better. Really, this one, I just want to show you some of my thoughts on my back exercises and my programming. And I just want you guys to know that I really am starting to believe in these resistance bands, and more so than even, I don't know, body weight is big. That's probably my second one, especially with home workouts. Good way to do them. But I'm really liking these resistance bands, and I'm seeing a lot of good things about them, some good research, even if they're kind of biased by people who just want to sell resistance bands. But for a home workout, and if you have limited space, limited time,